Imagine your child starts a puzzle, and 5 minutes later, they say, "It's too hard, I can't do it." Karate lessons, "It's very difficult." Homework, "I can't do it, I'm just bad at maths." And here's my question: when did our kids start believing that struggle means stop? Hi, I'm Sayed Bilal. I help parents raise kids who can think for themselves, be independent, and can adapt to the future. I've been teaching kids for over a decade, and I've observed this thing. Our kids are not failing, but they have started quitting way earlier. The moment something becomes difficult, many of them assume that maybe I'm not good at this. And honestly, I think they're not quitting because they feel that they're weak, but because they're misunderstanding what actually struggle means. Let's get back to basics. Imagine your child learning a bicycle. After two or three fails, we don't say that I think bicycle learning is not for you. Or they don't say themselves that I'm very bad at learning bicycle. They keep on trying and trying until they learn how to ride a bicycle. So why do we treat math, music, writing, making friends, or starting a business any differently? Here's a small change that I've started making. When my child says, "I can't do this," I don't say, "You can do it," or something similar to that. Instead, I say, "What is making it so hard?" Now, instead of thinking it as a giant problem, they start thinking of it as series of smaller problems which can be solved. In AI age or future, everybody will have all the tools available for solving a problem. But those tools will not help you when things get hard. The future will not belong to the smartest kid, but to those kids who have the skill to be with the problem for a longer time than anyone else. Maybe resilience is not about teaching kids to be tough. Maybe it's about teaching them to stick to the problem when it gets hard. And the learning actually begins when things get hard. Every child who achieves something bigger stuck to the problem for a longer period of time than usual. So next time your child says, "I can't do it," instead of saying, "Yes, you can do it," say, "What is the one thing that is creating problem for you? How can you solve that one particular thing?"